In today's episode, I'm going to take off this voltage regulator, show you guys inside it. I'll clean it up, try and get this working again. I think the contact points in there just need cleaning. I have the generator off. We will go through that. I will show you the parts that have come in now. I've got some brake parts here, some hoses, stuff like that. Unfortunately, all of the brake parts have not arrived, so I will not be doing brakes today, but if the UPS guy decides to turn around and come back, they might arrive. So we'll see. But yeah, generator's not there. So, all my new parts. We got wheel cylinder repair kits for all four. It's got springs, cups, new seals, which after looking at the one that I did get apart so far, I don't know that they're all going to need it, but better safe than sorry. Here's the master cylinder rebuild. New piston, springs, all the seals, everything's there. So that'll be fun. New radiator hoses, new belt, which decided to try and tape itself to the bottom of the box. New valve cover gasket, because that is shot. And I bought a brand new battery tray. This did not come from Rock Auto. This came from eBay, but as you can see, this car does not have a battery tray in it right now. So I'm going to fix that, because sitting on that vent tube that's halfway rusted out is not going to work. So we've got that, but on to the fun. Let's go ahead and get this voltage regulator off of here. Apparently these things are fairly easy to clean up. They do, well, there went that. They've just got a couple of contact points in them. As far as I know, I think according to the shop manual I have, these are adjustable. So you can kind of set your voltage where you want it. Now, because some cars had more electronics in them than others. I mean, the radios weren't, the radios were optional. There was a couple of different things that were optional. Heck, this car doesn't even have reverse lights, because those were an option back then. I think I looked up, reverse lights weren't actually standard until like 64. All right. As far as the backside goes, so battery, this one goes, so this, the way they ran this is weird, because you go from the battery to the starter, from the starter to the ignition switch, or no, yeah, starter to ignition switch, back to the starter. It just loops off of there into, there's a bunch of switches, or a bunch of connections and stuff behind this firewall. I say a bunch, but compared to a modern car, it's nothing. But so yeah, battery wires there. This goes to the armature on the generator, and this goes to the field wire on the generator. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to try and do this so you guys can see what we got going on here. Not always the easiest for me to do, but I'm trying. So there's just two screws, pull this cover off. And that is what you get inside. So, yeah, there's contact points there, right here, and right here. Similar style points in a way to the ignition. Now they just open and close to regulate voltage. And yeah, looking right here, this is adjustable. You can loosen this screw, move it in and out to adjust, when it opens. And I don't know, I'll probably have to fiddle with that on how to adjust it. Trying to see a little nub on that point right there in the middle. I'm not sure what's going on there. I mean, the points don't look terrible in this. Yeah, I mean, these, I don't know how well I can, they're still fairly shiny. They're not really corroded. Now this middle one, yeah, I don't think the camera's gonna allow me to show that one. So this might actually be fine. It might just be our generator that's giving us problems, because I don't see any signs. I mean, other than it looks like it got a little warm right here. Now, I mean, you can see it's a little rusty on the backside of that, but other than that, I don't really see any signs that this shouldn't work. I mean, nothing is, burnt up. So I may just put this back together and we'll put it back on the car for now. I mean, you saw it, it's fairly easy to take off. I'll probably I'll get the generator next. We'll work on getting that figured out, what I need to order for it, and then I'll get stuff ordered and get it going. Should be able to get that generator going again, I would assume. All right. There's a 1950s voltage regulator. And I can't say for certain if this is the original to the car. I mean, I don't know when Montgomery Ward stopped making parts for these things, but if it's not the original, it's at least period correct. And that's kind of what I'm going for with this, is just keep it all 1950s. One of the things that I need to do is rebuild this generator, or see if this one's worth rebuilding. So we're going to take this apart and see how bad she is inside. I do know, I mean, obviously there's an oil cup here, put oil in. There's an oil cup here. Obviously they have not been oiled in a long time, so the bearings are a little stiff, but I don't know if they'll be salvageable or if we'll be looking at new bearings and brushes. I may just end up with an all-new generator. We're not sure. I've also never taken one of these apart, so this is going to get interesting. I see something sticking through the side. It may just need a little love with a hammer. wants to come off. See if this will pry apart. I mean, the brushes are worn down. I can see that from here. Oops. Wonder. And it may just be because I don't have that pulley off. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to see if I can do this by hand. See how tight this is. Oh, hey, that's not tight at all. Slightly concerning. I don't know how well this will show up, but that's worn down quite a ways, I think. I don't know if... I guess I don't know what the limit is on how far this can go, but yeah, there's a pretty good lip there. I mean, the windings don't look bad. Front bearing spin's pretty good too, surprisingly. Alright. So, let's see, what do we got inside? Well, that might be part of our problem on why she doesn't charge. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but there's all over this is all coated in oil. Probably because this engine was leaking for quite a while. Yeah, those brushes are worn down pretty far. I mean, luckily all of this stuff is replaceable. And I know some people are going to say this car's not worth saving, or why are you saving a four-door, or why are you keeping it 6 volt, because I want to, because I can. I mean, why does anybody do anything? And yeah, I could go out and just buy another or a brand new generator, but that's like 200 bucks. And I can probably, as long as this armature is still salvageable, which I'll have to find some specs on that and see what is or isn't, but as long as that armature is salvageable, I'll spend 20, 30 bucks rebuilding this. Plus, I can go get another one that I can probably steal parts out of too. So we will see. But all right, well, it's apart. Here's those brushes. Focus camera. There we go. So that's worn down quite a ways. And the wire's not brittle, but I don't think there's really any point in trying to save these brushes. I'll probably get new ones. I mean, the bearings don't feel terrible. Oh, that's just a brass bushing inside of there. That's not even a bearing. But this bearing, there's a little play, but it's very minor, and it spins free. I mean, most of that's because I can't hold it steady with my other hand. Yeah. I don't know, I'll look into replacing this bearing too. But there's a generator tore apart. Let me get this all cleaned up and on to the next thing. All right, let's see if we can get this battery tray mounted. I'm hoping, I mean, I don't trust some stuff anymore, but I'm just hoping that when it says it fits this car, it actually fits this car. Try and get this out of here. Hopefully won't be needing that any longer. Well, I think it will work. I am missing a bolt for this front side. And I don't know how this was supposed to get attached, but I will deal with that part later. Let's just see if I can't find a nut and a bolt, and we'll get those ones out of there, hopefully. Those don't have nuts on the backside, do they? Oh, they do. Who did that? Kind of hoping there was a threaded insert there, but all right. So I forgot to hit record, partially because I had my 8-year-old out here, but the battery tray is now installed. That was a nightmare. So let's get the battery back in and see how well it sits in this tray. Much better. always nice when the batteries sit where they're supposed to. I will need to do some creative tying like I did on back here. Get this spark plug wire tied up out of the way. But there we go. We have a battery tray installed. A few more things and we'll be good to go. Well, I say a few. It's going to be a lot, but thank you everybody for watching. I will do another video as soon as I get all of the brake components here, and we will go through putting drum brakes back together and finish tearing some of them apart. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.